How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you 25 absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Dealmania sale that runs through March 11th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25k by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $1.99, Doom 64 is a classic first-person shooter focused on ripping through Hell's forces in a darker, more atmospheric continuation of the original Doom formula. You blast through over 30 tightly designed levels packed with relentless enemies, clever level layouts, and labyrinthine secrets, all enhanced by moodier lighting, unsettling sound design, and an oppressive, haunting soundtrack that sets it apart from earlier entries. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.24, SpeedRunners Deluxe Edition is a competitive platformer where superheroes sprint across rooftops, using gadgets and ruthless tactics to knock opponents off-screen in chaotic races. Swing with grappling hooks, fire rockets, and lay traps across tight, interactive maps, and master momentum-based movement in local or online multiplayer matches, with the Deluxe Edition including the base game and all DLC. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 20 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $1.99, Lara Croft GO is a turn-based puzzle adventure set in the long-forgotten world, where Lara escapes ancient ruins to unravel the legend of the Queen of Venom. Tackle more than 115 cleverly crafted puzzles across 7 chapters, evade deadly traps and towering enemies through strategic movement, and uncover hidden relics to unlock new outfits, all brought to life with striking diorama-style visuals and an atmospheric soundtrack. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is an action RPG where you create and fully customize your own warrior to embark on epic online and offline adventures across the Dragon Ball universe. You'll train under iconic Dragon Ball characters, learn powerful new skills, fight alongside Trunks to restore the original story, and explore the bustling Toki Toki City hub where you can team up with or battle over 200 players worldwide in multiplayer tournaments. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Harmony: The Fall of Reverie is a branching narrative adventure where Polly returns home to find her city under the grip of mega corporation MK and discovers she can see the future through a mystical realm called Reverie. Use clairvoyant foresight on the augural board to shape pivotal choices, bond with aspirations like glory, chaos, and truth to unlock new story paths, and decide which deity will guide humanity's future. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Quake II is an enhanced re-release of id Software's iconic military sci-fi FPS, sending you to the Strogg homeworld for a relentless campaign packed with heavy weapons and industrial atmosphere. Fight through the original story in both classic mission packs, experience the all-new Call of the Machine expansion with 28 fresh levels, and jump into online or local multiplayer with crossplay, 4K support, and restored content. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3.99, The Night Witch is a fast-paced shoot-'em-up and spellcasting adventure where you take on foes across Dungeonitis, choosing whether to rely on weapons, magic, or a clever mix of both to dominate the battlefield. Customize your playstyle by upgrading knight abilities for intense shmup action or building a unique spell deck from over 30 cards, all while forging bonds with citizens whose trust and gratitude can alter your strength. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2.49, Habroxia 2 is a non-linear retro space shooter that follows ace pilot Sabrina as she journeys into a dangerous star system to rescue her missing father after a devastating assault on free space. Battle through branching mission packs packed with screen-filling boss fights, upgrade and fine-tune your ship with powerful weapons and stat boosts, and dive into New Game Plus for tougher enemies and challenges, all wrapped in crisp pixel visuals. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Agent A, A Puzzle in Disguise is a stylish secret agent puzzle game where you step into the shoes of Agent A to track down the elusive Ruby LaRouge in her retro-futuristic hideout. Explore 35 unique 1960s-inspired environments filled with clever inventory-based puzzles, hidden gadgets, and mind-bending logic challenges, while making careful observations and connecting clues to solve 100 intricate puzzles across 50 puzzle screens. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For For $3.74, Sparklite is a top-down action-adventure set in the whimsical, ever-changing land of Geodia, where you battle foes using an inventive arsenal of gadgets, guns, and gear while exploring procedurally generated biomes. Take on the greedy Baron Mining Corp and their towering gremlin titans, befriend locals to help build the refuge, and even team up with Ada's robotic sidekick for local co-op action in a vibrant, pixel art world full of surprises. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3.74, Clustertruck is a chaotic physics-based platformer that turns a speeding highway into a perilous, over-the-top playground where the floor is literally lava. Leap, dodge, and sprint across unpredictable, tumbling trucks, testing your reflexes, timing, and creativity as swinging hammers, lasers, and other deadly hazards are added in increasingly insane levels, full of wild surprises and explosive moments. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $3.49, Gleylancer is a beloved 16-bit space shooter originally released in 1992, putting you in control of a daring pilot who hijacks a prototype fighter to track down her missing father across the galaxy. Blast through waves of alien enemies, collect powerful upgrades, and choose between multiple ship formations to customize your firepower, while enjoying epic anime-style cutscenes, an engaging space opera storyline, and iconic retro graphics. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about an hour to platinum. For $4.99, Namco Museum Archives Volume 1 is a nostalgic collection of 11 classic 8-bit Namco games, including Galaxian, Pac Man, Xevious, Mappy, Dig Dug, The Tower of Draga, and more, plus a newly created 8-bit demastered Pac Man Championship Edition. Players can relive the golden age of arcade gaming with original gameplay, pixel-perfect visuals, classic soundtracks, and authentic arcade charm. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Crown Trick is a beautifully animated roguelike RPG adventure with turn-based combat, skill item interactions, and strategic dungeon exploration that keeps every run fresh and challenging. Navigate a labyrinth that moves as you move, master elemental combinations to defeat enemies, learn new skills from defeated foes, and uncover the hidden secrets of the mysterious Nightmare Realm while building your unique combat style. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Apotheon is a fast-paced 2D action game set in a beautifully stylized ancient Greek world where you play humanity's last hero, fighting to reclaim divine powers from the abandoned gods of Olympus. Battle mythical creatures, explore sprawling locations like the forests of Artemis and the palaces of Apollo, and master brutal Bronze Age combat while collecting divine treasures and interacting with legendary fully voiced characters. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For 99 cents, One Night Stand is an interactive narrative adventure where you wake up in a stranger's bedroom and must carefully piece together who she is, what brought you both together, and why you're there. Explore the room for clues, make choices with caution, and decide whether to stay and deepen the connection or leave when the opportunity arises, all while uncovering 12 unique endings that reveal different perspectives on the night's events. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about an hour to platinum. For $3.74, SpiderHeck is a fast-paced, chaotic couch co-op brawler where spiders wield laser swords, grenades, and rocket launchers in hilariously over-the-top battles. Challenge yourself in endless waves of single-player mayhem, team up with friends in local or online co-op PvE, or face off in competitive PvP matches, all while performing insane acrobatics and experimenting with a huge variety of weapons. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. $1.99, Golf Club Nostalgia is a unique urban wasteland adventure golf game where you play through crumbling monuments, abandoned malls, and decaying museums, each hole telling its own story. You explore a desolate Earth, piecing together humanity's fall through the lone golfer Charlie's journey, radio nostalgia broadcasts from Mars, and the observations of his secret spectator, all set to a nostalgic, purposefully composed soundtrack. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened Deluxe Edition is a nerve-wracking Lovecraftian adventure rebuilt with modern graphics and gameplay, placing you in the shoes of Sherlock Holmes as he investigates mysterious disappearances linked to a dark cult. Explore Europe and the US and uncover the chilling secrets of the Cthulhu mythos, with the Deluxe Edition including the Whispered Dreams side quest pack and the Detective's Wardrobe. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1.39, Evan's Remains is a mystery thriller puzzle adventure that follows Dissis as she searches for a missing boy, Evan, on a remote Pacific island, slowly uncovering the strange circumstances surrounding his disappearance. Solve logic-based platform puzzles, explore the island, and piece together the story inspired by Japanese graphic adventure games, as Odysseus follows Evan's cryptic letter and discovers the truth behind his absence. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $3.99, The Escapists is a prison break simulation that offers a humorous yet strategic glimpse into life behind bars, where careful planning, clever problem solving, and cunning are just as important as brute force. Navigate an open-world prison, attending roll calls, completing chores, interacting with fellow inmates, and carefully crafting tools, earning money, and improving your skills to prepare for the perfect, carefully timed escape. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Neversong is a haunting, dreamlike adventure that follows Pete as he wakes from a coma to find his girlfriend missing and uncovers the eerie secrets of Neverwood. Explore 6 moody, illustrative levels from Red Wind Field to Black Fork Asylum, battle bosses, monsters, and zombie grown-ups with your trusty baseball bat, and journey alongside quirky childhood friends and a loyal pet bird while discovering the truth behind Pete's past. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Pac Man 256 brings the endlessly addictive maze action to consoles with exciting new multiplayer features, updated gameplay twists, and visually enhanced, colorful, and dynamic graphics. Challenge friends locally with up to 4-player co-op as you chomp pack dots, evade the ever-looming glitch, and outsmart revived retro ghosts like Sue, Funky, and Spunky across increasingly complex mazes. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, a platinum for this one. For $2.99, Aven Colony is a sci-fi city-building strategy game where you lead humanity's first settlements on the alien world of Aven Prime, managing colonies across deserts, tundras, and wetlands while surviving harsh environments. You'll construct sprawling cities, provide food, healthcare, jobs, and entertainment, explore ruins for artifacts, and guide your colonists through elections and social challenges to maintain order and prosperity. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $2.24, Meow Motors is a chaotic and colorful go-kart racing game where you play as one of a dozen quirky cats, each with unique personalities and abilities, as they race through mines, bombs, and tricky tracks. Enjoy dynamic gameplay with 3 distinct modes, circle races, drifts, and strike mode over 20 challenging tracks, collecting and charging 10 different power-ups to gain an edge and score bonuses for drifting and overtaking. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.